Hello, every geek. How are you guys doing? I just realized I've been playing in offline mode, so I'm stuck as Steve, which is something that I'm not really a fan of. I don't know how I didn't realize my arm this whole time has just been that boring stick of meat. I don't know. But, I'm lost. I've been wandering around in a boat, following the coastline, for, well, I know exactly how long, for about 20 minutes. And after about 20 minutes of wandering around, I am still finding villages that don't have any wheat, any villagers, or any sort of chests or anything like that. So I'm gonna have to really go some distance in order to get wheat. One of the changes that Better Than Wolves makes is they make it so that I don't think wheat drops from tall grass, or at least I've not found it from tall grass. So I don't know. I'm going to go. Luckily, I recorded my whole journey from where I started to here, just because I knew I was most likely going to get lost. Like I said before, there's no F3. I can't find my coordinates or anything like that. So, yeah. Hopefully we can find our way back. There's a little bit of a benefit of finding places like this. We got bookcases that we can turn into our enchanting stuff later. I also noticed there's like there used to be pressure plates and fences that made up these tables, but I guess Better Than Wolves changes it so that you can't even get on the chair, but you got these weird tables, which I remember playing around with at some point in the past. But yeah, I'm going to maybe explore around a little bit more, maybe go down the coast a little bit, and then hopefully we'll be able to find our way back. And once I'm back at home, we'll start playing around with our iron and try to get somewhere. So yeah, I will see you guys in a second for you, and multiple hours for me, most likely. So, see you guys. Help me. I'm scared. Ah. Smart cows. Very smart cows. Kind of. Ah. No, they're mine. Leave them alone. No, you ate my food, you asshole. Oh. God. Damn it. Run, sheeples, run. No. And miraculously, I managed to find my way back home. And, while here, well, actually, before I left, I did quite a bit. And on the way back as well, I collected a whole bunch of food, so hopefully we're going to be able to actually do quite a lot today and within the next couple of days without really worrying about resources. One of the things that I realized, looking around, exploring around the area that my base is in, is I think in order to play Better Than Wolves, one of the things that you have to sort of accept is the fact that you kind of have to be a nomad for the first little while. Like, there are no animals around the area, and it seems like it would be ridiculous to drag animals from super far away. For one, I don't have wheat or potatoes or carrots or any of the things that would actually draw animals towards me. So I've gotta probably run out to a location that I find a base that I like and pen in the animals before any zombies get around to killing them. But we'll worry about that later. First off, let's get ourselves set up for today. What I wanted to do mainly today was kind of explore the changes that exist with mining. So we got our iron. We can make our tools and whatnot. We're gonna go check out the lower areas of caves, and I'll show you some of the changes that not Buildcraft, Better Than Wolves makes to that mechanic. So I think we got enough resources for now, hopefully. And I just want to take you to where I did some of my mining yesterday when I ran out of the cave. So let's just head on over. I've scouted out the cave a little bit. It's going to be a good place to sort of start out. I've also taken to flattening every building that I possibly can and every farm that I can from this starting village, because like I said, we got to be nomads. There's no point sort of setting up here and expecting to live here. I don't necessarily know which direction I'm going to go. Before I make like a giant move to a new area, I do want to try to find my previous sort of home. So I imagine that's got to be somewhere nearby. So these are the caves that I've been exploring, which is probably not the best idea because they're kind of Swiss cheesy. So it's very possible that I could get ambushed by something that I don't want to. Here's one of the changes that I wanted to sort of discuss today with Better Than Wolves. When you start getting down low, or not even that low, a little bit lower, the color of the stone changes, and that actually has some gameplay effects. Oh, come on. Come at me. No. Hold on. We can fight this guy. Fight it the cheap way. There we go. Gotta get as many bones as we possibly can. Gonna need those later. So, the difference between the normal stone and this darker stone is essentially what you can mine it with. The further down you get into the world, the harder the stone gets and the darker the stone color gets. And as a result, you can see I can't mine this stone with a stone pickaxe anymore. I'd have to use iron pickaxes, and that goes super quickly, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to actually bring that with me. However, if you really wanted to, you could go around and you could mine up all of the resources themselves with your pickaxe, and for convenience, they turn to the standard colors. We're probably not going to do that. I'm going to just use my iron tool for the moment. Hopefully I'll collect more iron than I use up for the tool, and we'll be able to make a profit. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about the mod and everything. Better Than the Wolves is a standalone mod. You can't install Better Than the Wolves with anything that you would normally install with, let's say, Feed the Beast, like mini-maps and everything, because Better Than Wolves is not Forge compatible, and that is deliberately done so by the mod creator, Flowerchild. He gets a lot of flack for that, because, well, people want to play their mods the way that they want to play their mods. They don't want to be forced and told by mod developers to do what the mod developer wants. They want to make their own decisions, and I feel, or I'm kind of along that line myself. I personally think if I wanted to install mods that completely change everything alongside Better Than Wolves, I feel like I should be able to. But also, you know, playing it with only one mod is probably how I would decide to do it in the end. I don't know, I'm contradicting myself, but I want the choice, but I would probably play it on my own. The same way that, like, when it comes to playing Terra Firma Craft, I personally prefer to play that mod completely on its own with maybe a few different things like inventory tweaks, just so you can like sort chests. That's probably the only sort of things that I would add to a Better Than Wolves instance. But yeah, you can't, so no point worrying about it. It does force you to go down the orienteering line where you can't use a mini-map or anything like that. Alright, so first thing that we want to sort of consider today is getting down to diamond level and finding a few pieces of diamond. And I also want to get a little bit of redstone and experiment around with the way that compasses work. I'm thinking that maybe potentially a compass may help me get back to where I started off. The first place that I died is most likely going to be the spawn point, and seeing as you can't set beds, I'm hoping that the compass is going to point in that direction. I'm not 100% sure. I had been told in the past when I was playing this multiplayer on stream that it changed from pointing at the spawn point to pointing north, but I don't know if that was just like a rendering glitch when the server restarted, or you never know with multiplayer and how everything is going to work there. Ooh, I think we got a nice cave here. Get all the way down to the bedrock, or to the lava layer, where we're gonna find everything we need. However, it's kind of a little bit spooky. Like, I can't see anything down there. Is this a ravine? Just a giant cave? I guess I do have that. I have some iron tools, so I guess I can use them. I really don't want to use it too much, just in case. I want to be sparing with it. You also notice that when you get this smooth stone, it converts to cobblestone. Again, that's another thing to kind of just unify the resources and make it so that when you're exploring around, you don't fill up your inventory instantly with like 3 types of cobblestone, 3 types of iron, and everything like that. It used to be like that in a previous patch, and it was pretty annoying. As soon as we get down to the darker layer of stone here, we're gonna have a problem with digging. Maybe we can avoid doing that. This whole complete darkness that the mod adds really makes things spooky in a way. Like, I don't know over there if I'm going to be looking at an Enderman, so maybe I shouldn't be looking over there. Or from what dark cave a monster is going to find me. Or when there's going to be a drop. So we're just going to take things a little bit slowly here. Like I said, they seem... Okay, there's another one coming at me. I've only got 1 axe. I really don't want to die. Alright. I guess we're going to use some stone for getting around. I really don't want to use stone for getting around because just how long I've spent collecting stone in this world. Nope. Let's just get back here a little bit. Ah, crap. I can't block. Good thing this guy has horrible aim. It's worth saying that we're not in 1.6, so some of the horrible things like zombies piling in around you is not going to happen. I don't think... oh wait, no, 1.5... 1.5 has the skeletons that can shoot from really far away. That guy was sniping. Man, I really don't like this cave. It is way open and scary. Ah, damn it. Okay, let's get behind some cover again. Ow. Oh god. This is bad. Focus one down. Oh no, 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 no. I'll panic. I don't know if I can kill that guy in time. I do this when I panic. I just pause the game. Maybe if I jump hit and then... Oh, this is bad. No! No! I was doing so well. And now he's got my stuff. Crap. Well, I guess, crap. Getting newly generated chunks here. Okay, a swamp next to a desert. I might spend some time running around and trying to find where we were. Ooh, there's a witch's hut. Let's quickly investigate that. Do witches' huts have stuff inside of them? Ooh, there's a witch. Like a brewing stand, maybe? I don't know. That's not a really good place to start off. If the witch wasn't there, maybe a little bit better. Well, if the witch kills me, we'll spawn in the same spot. So the way that hardcore spawns works is the longer you stay, or if you stay in an area long enough and you die, you'll spawn in a new space. However, if your life is really short and you're just trying to kill yourself to get to a new position, it won't allow you to do that. So if I were to die very quickly here, it would sort of put me in the same spot I was just at. Yeah. I don't know. There was a swamp sort of around the area I was in previously, so I'm hoping that I can recognize some of the areas around here. I don't know. I might stop recording for the moment and try to figure out where we are. Get back here, chickens! Chickens! Get back here! Stop this! You all will die, and I will feast on your flesh. Hark. Damn it! Stupid spiders! I'll kill them all. Alright. I made it home. And now I've just geared up. Got some stone swords, iron sword, all the stuff that I should probably need. I'm just hoping that we're gonna be able to get the stuff. I made the iron sword because I figure, you know, what's the point of having any, like, getting anywhere, doing anything if you're just going to die and lose it all. So, iron sword for protection. That'll allow me to block against skeleton attacks. And if I remember correctly, anytime a monster puts on your dropped gear, they don't despawn. So we're probably going to have to contend with him once we get down there. I don't think we're anywhere near the 5-minute despawn timer unless something about Better Than Wolves changes that. So we should be able to get our stuff. I might have to... I think this is the right way. If I'm not able to find it, we might have to watch back and... No, there's no other time that I've been down in these darker stone areas. So, try to find out where we died. Get my stuff back. I really don't want to recollect that iron. I'm glad I found my base. The second time when I respawned, a little better off. Okay, and I also saw a mine shaft back that way, so I probably want to check that out. I don't see the skeleton. He just wandered off with my gear. Some of my gear. Oh, wait. Okay, zombie. I hear a skeleton around. I wonder if that's the one that's got my gear. Pants. Have I picked everything up here? Actually, the fog makes it so you can see things in the distance that you wouldn't be able to see otherwise. Where's my iron pickaxe? Oh no. I'm not blind. Let's see. Torches. Iron redstone. What happened to my iron pickaxe? That doesn't make sense. Okay. I just fight these guys. Okay, where would that skeleton have wandered off to? I wasn't even in this area for very long, so can't have wandered too far, hopefully, right? No, that skeleton despawned. There's no other options. Well, that is a really sucky mechanic. No, wait, there he is. Okay, I got my clothes back. Where's my pickaxe? Oh, no. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to make another one, which kind of sucks because I used up my iron to make this sword, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that iron sword, or that iron pickaxe back, so that I'm actually able to mine down at this level. So I'm going to grind some more iron, and I will see you guys then. Uh-oh. You have it? Nope, you don't have it. You don't have it. Leave me alone. Alright. I gotta punch this stone. So. And another jump cut later, and we're back in the quarry area. I went ahead and I collected a whole bunch of iron, and I've almost got enough to make that new sword, or that new pickaxe. I went back and I watched what happened. I saw the iron pickaxe. I'm sure a bunch of you guys probably saw it. It was in the corner there, next to the like crafting tables and things, and I guess I was a lot closer to that 5-minute timer than I thought I was. I guess while I was setting up recording and whatnot, I kind of let the timer tick down a little bit, and we got there just in time. In what I watched, I was like, I walked over it, and then I walked over it a second time, and it was gone. So My inventory was just too full with the extra stuff that I brought with us to make sure that we didn't die on the way, which I don't regret doing, and as a result, I wasn't able to pick up that pickaxe. So, I guess we gotta make another crafting table for down there. And we had so many of them. So I'm gonna put a couple of these shovels away. I don't need as many. And we're gonna try to get back down there and get to the point where we have diamonds. Before the end of the day, what I want to do is try to make sure that we have diamonds. Like I said before, we need to be nomads in this world in order to get the cows and sheep and renewable food that we need. So what I'm planning on doing is we're going to actually have to move from where we are right now to our final position later on. And what I'm thinking of doing is getting a, what are they called? An ender chest, if ender chests still exist in Better Than Wolves. I hope they do. And we'll take the ender chest and put all of the extra stuff we have in here into there, and we'll move. And when we do the move, I'm going to take a whole bunch of fences with me, and the moment that we get to an area that has sort of a good place to live and I don't want to go out here. A good place to live and animals will sort of set up there, and I'll pen in the animals while it's daytime, and we'll go from there. But it looks like I'm actually going to need to skip ahead until it's daytime. Ah, great. Okay, so those half slabs do not make a good option for blocking off this door. I should use a full block. Yeah, I keep getting shot in the face because of that. So hopefully we won't have any setbacks, we won't have any deaths, and I'll be back when it's daytime and we can continue mining and try to get some diamonds. So, alright, we're back in the caves. I ended up getting a chance to smelt everything, and we're ready to get back to where we left off, and hopefully this time fare a little bit better than we did last time. I'm gonna just go down this mine shaft section and see what we have here. And there's a couple of differences that we can explain about the mine shafts. First off, they're a lot more claustrophobic than mine shafts usually are. Is that? Oh, I saw an Enderman. You notice that mine shafts, rather than being made with fences that you can see through, they're made with the logs, which means sort of finding our way around is going to be a lot more difficult. Maybe we shouldn't actually explore this mine shaft yet. Maybe we'll just leave it with that, because we've got to find some diamonds, and this area is like, it's tier 2 stone. It's not even as dark as we need it to be. So maybe we'll gather a little bit of iron and then we'll back out of here. When it comes to resources, things that we need to think of, we need iron in order to make our first set of iron gear. That's going to be a lot more difficult than it would be normally, just because of how much iron it takes to make a single ingot. I don't exactly know the math for it, but if I were to... I'm the kind of person who likes to write down math before I do it, so I'm not going to be able to do it in my head. But yeah. Hopefully, we're going to be able to find some diamonds. And what I want to do is a large number of things. For our, like, I want to get really far out to get wheat. So I want to get enough obsidian in order to actually do that. I also want to get some redstone so that I can make a piston door that zombies can't get through, and that's a little bit easier to deal with just for our temporary area. So a temporary piston door. Oh man, water seems a little bit more difficult to slog through. Again, I don't think this area is going to be deep enough for what we need. Maybe we'll just I can hear the skelly. So let's just grab a couple things. Diamond is our first priority. I can't even mine through this stone with our iron tool. It's gonna be probably a diamond sort of tier thing. But redstone. Also, Better Than Wolves changes a lot of recipes, making them more difficult. So anything that involves redstone, like pressure plates and levers and all that stuff that affects redstone also requires redstone, which means that we're going to need a lot more of it. And this is kind of the area that I was hearing the spiders from, so a little bit hesitant to go that way. Gold, I don't know if there's any extra uses for gold, other than there's some redstone machinery that involves large amounts of gold. There's like lenses. I don't actually know if these are still in here. Like, a lot of my knowledge from Better Than Wolves is based off of a few versions ago. For example, a lot of the stuff that I've been saying has been based off of that. I don't have a bucket. I should have brought a bucket with me, now that I think about it. Bucket, bucket, bucket. Voila! We magically now have a bucket. I ran upstairs, back to the base, and smelted some of our iron down. Surprisingly, the bucket is not as expensive as you would think it is. You might think that the bucket would be 3 pieces of iron, meaning that it would be 27 pieces of iron ore in total. Fortunately, it is only 7 pieces of iron nuggets in an upside-down pants shape, so that's a little bit better. And now that we got a bucket and water and everything, I can start to explain another mechanic that's different in Better Than Wolves. In Better Than Wolves, you can't actually move water around with simply a bucket to move a source block. Instead, the way that it works is you can move like temporary water around. So notice how that didn't actually create a water source. It kind of just pitters out, and if you pull water from anywhere in a water stream, you'll get a full bucket to kind of complement that. So I don't know, it's called hardcore buckets, and it means that every single piece of water that you find in a cave and everything is valuable. You don't want to run around and throw your torches inside of water sources just in case you find like a spawner nearby that you want to conquer. So instead, you want to block off the source of the water and come back to it later if you need to. This is a really bad area. Sort of just places where monsters could drop down from up top all around you. Kind of want to make this area secure so I can go down lower and start to find the diamonds. If that's a possibility. We might just have monsters raining down on us for a little while as we get a handle on things. The same thing for, or the same thing that applies to water also applies to lava. And there are some instances where you would want to move around lava, except for you don't have as many tools as you do with other things. I think I'm just going to destroy some of this lava down here at the bottom layer. This area, like I said before, is probably not going to be our final home. We're gonna move to a new area so that we can get animals sort of penned up and harness those. Let's see. I also brought some dirt with me when I got up to, or went to get that bucket, and a bow and arrow to hopefully make things a little bit easier on us. Just very daunting area. Let's make sure we don't... Why is there wolves down here? That's scary. Better than wolves actually makes it so that wolves aren't better in any way whatsoever. Don't let the name mislead you. Wolves are actually terrifying. Every night, if there's any wolves around the area, or maybe it's biome related, I don't think it actually means that there's wolves around. It makes that howling sound. And actually, it's a little bit terrifying that it makes that howling sound, because wolves can spawn or turn aggressive towards you. Same way, like if you were in multiplayer and you attacked your friends' wolves, they would come after you. Except for it just happens randomly. And if you've ever attacked one of your friends' wolves, you know those things move fast and they do a decent amount of damage. So you don't want to run into an aggressive wolf. You really don't want to run into them, but you do need to tame them, because wolves are poop producers, and you need poop. You need wolf poop in order to make tanned leather and things like that. Kid you not. We're gonna have to go down the poop tech tree later when we get to that point. So that'll be great fun. Let's see. We just want to work through this area. Iron's still important to gather. Like I said before, we need a full set of iron gear, and also we're gonna need a sawmill, which is going to require iron, and a lot of the higher tier stuff is going to need some amounts of iron. The way that Better Than Wolves is divided up is best described as sort of a, or the way that it's described on their website, and I think the best way to describe it is a system that is based off of, off of ages. The first age that you're in, I don't necessarily remember what they call it. That's all on the wiki that's online, which I don't have access to at the moment. I'm just going off of things, off of basically feel. Oh, great. So we got to get through the first tier, or the first age. I guess it's the Stone Age, where we're using mostly stone tools, working our way up to iron tools, and the way that we get out of this age is actually by getting mechanical power. So we go into the wind-powered age, where we are using... hold on. Minu's just on my lap, sprawling out, claiming her territory. But we want to get to the point where we we're using wind power to get to the next page or next age, and then we'll be able to use a sawmill. So we're just preemptively collecting some of those resources. Collecting some redstone because I can't resist collecting redstone. I wonder if redstone blocks actually exist. I can't remember if they're in 1.6 or I don't even know if they were removed from this version of Better Than Wolves. Like I've said, Better Than Wolves removes a lot of the vanilla mechanics, so I feel like everything I cannot rely on, everything I know I can't rely on, and I'm constantly second guessing. But I don't know, this kind of makes it fun. If you remember, like in the very beginnings of the first time you played Minecraft and exploring all of that stuff, Better Than Wolves gets that feeling back for me of rediscovery. There's always a fear that I'm gonna lose this water if I go into complete darkness like this. See how I've got this gloom effect and it makes it so I walk slowly? I was talking about this before, maybe I can show you. I think it'll start to make scary cave sounds. There they are. So, I don't know. I gotta collect way more coal. I'm trying to avoid collecting resources that are not essential, just to speed up the process. But yeah, I think I've showed you guys the sort of basics of down at this lower layer, where everything's a little bit more tough. And next thing I'm going to do is just continue to mine until we get to the point where we have found some diamonds. So, kill this guy, and redstone blocks work, yay! Unfortunately, I'm not having too much luck trying to find any diamonds. However, I have found a mine shaft, and inside of the mine shaft, I haven't really looked inside of these things yet. We got some lapis, melon seeds, bread, don't need that, coal. I should probably actually take those carts with me. In Better Than Wolves, you can actually smelt down the resources, or like anything that's made of iron, you can smelt it back down into additional iron if you need it. So it'd probably be in our best interest to collect those if we can. I wonder if they stack. I hope they do. Let's see. Bread, don't need that. Minecart, we'll take. And I also noticed when I was sort of setting up that there was another one down here. More melon seeds. We finally, that'll be good. We have a easy renewable food source with melons. A lot of the foods in Better Than Wolves actually, like, you can extend their worth with other foods. So maybe melons can make some sort of a meal. For example, you can make a steak dinner if you had like potatoes, potatoes, carrots, and a steak. So, and when you combine them together like that, the resulting food item is more filling than the parts, and it's also something that you can carry around a lot more easily. Seeing as you can only carry around 16 of any food item at a time, it kind of helps. So let's just quickly check around. We're going to check down these paths and see. Oh, wait, well, first let's. They don't stack. I guess we're going to have to leave these here. I guess I don't need as many axes as I've got. Let's see. I have a general idea of where where this area is, so hopefully we can come back for them. Yeah. I've got a couple melons, but you know what? No, I'm not gonna bring those with us. Oh, there's a creeper down there. Bats don't get in my way right now. Oh, I forgot you can eat bats. They drop bat wings. Diamonds! Sweet. So I guess I'm getting everything that I need. I need at least 3 diamonds and 3 creeper oysters, so I can't drop either of those. Let's see. Come on, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we got enough for an enchanting table, as well as a pickaxe, and we'll see what else we need, but we're gonna need those creeper oysters for the diamond pickaxe. But I think I have about run out of time for today, so I think at the beginning of the next episode, I'm gonna have finished up my mining. We'll be back at the top of the or back in base, and hopefully we'll be able to. Or well, we're probably gonna have to cut some creeper oysters. So thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a nice night, day, or whatever. See you guys.